Roll Global is a $3 billion privately held company. We grow, harvest, and package a lot of healthy products, nuts, fruits, flowers, wines, and juices. Brands are Paramount Citrus, Wonderful Brands, Palm Wonderful, Fiji Water, Justin Wines, and Landmark Wines. So this facility is part of Paramount Citrus. Paramount Citrus is the world's largest vertically integrated citrus company. We've got about 47,000 acres in California, Texas, and Mexico.
So at this Paramount facility, we bring them in out of the fields, we wash them, we sort them, we pack them, and then we ship them all across the United States.
Really the biggest need for this facility was the additional volume that we had coming out of our orchards. I think one thing that was really key for us is really looking for a fully integrated system that would take our boxes off of our line, transport them to the palletizer, palletize it, ultimately take the pallet, stretch wrap the product, and have it prepared to go into our finished good warehouse.
So our selection process for equipment was a very intense process. The first criteria we looked at is we needed a vendor that could come in and really provide a full end-of-line solution for us. Someone that could take all components of our end-of-line, integrate them together into a single effective package. Once we knew we had vendors that could do that, then we started really looking at the overall design of the equipment. We looked at the reliability of the equipment, its speed, its efficiency, productivity, safety, flexibility. All of those criteria we assessed Intelligrated versus the competitors. When we came through that, Intelligrated really scored the highest on all of those, and we put that together to an overall value proposition. It's really what drove Intelligrated to the top of the list.
Key challenges from my standpoint were really the timeline. We had a very aggressive timeline to get the project up and off the ground, so all of our vendors obviously had to perform at a very high level, and Intelligrated did that to make sure we hit the timeline that was in place.
Intelligrated's end-of-line solution really helped us in terms of our logistics and our flexibility that we needed by being able to handle multiple packaging types, to be able to change over very quickly and very easily by our operators, and being able to run at the rate that we needed to move product at. When they come in out of the field, we unload them and take them across a piece of equipment that sorts and washes them and sorts them by size. Once they're sorted by size, we move them to cold storage rooms. Cold storage rooms are pulled into our packaging lines where they're placed into bags and bags into cartons. And that's really where Intelligrated starts playing a major role for us. From that point forward, Intelligrated is really our end-of-line solution. So when it comes to handling the full cases, when it comes to palletizing those, when it comes to moving those full pallets and stretch wrapping them at the end of the line, those are the key things that Intelligrated does for us.
The operating window for this facility is November through April. We run about 2 shifts of actually packing operations, and then we work anywhere from 6 to 7 days per week during the seasons. And we've got currently about 500 employees today. With the volume demand, which was really 2 to 3 million 5-pound cartons per week that we had today, and that grows over time as well too, we felt with just that rate moving to the facility, there was a need to be able to automate throughout the entire process, which meant really having the automatic palletizing system in place to do that. So it allowed us to be able to completely handle the rate as well as offer a safe work environment for our employees as well too.
So the reason we assessed Intelligrated as the #1 vendor on this project was really their ability to deliver exactly what they said they would, exactly when they said they would do it. So whether it was equipment, whether it was a change order that we put in, whether it was delivery of the equipment, installation, training of our folks, any of those kind of things, Intelligrated said they would deliver it. It was delivered exactly as they said, and it was delivered on time. Key benefits of the collaboration between Paramount Citrus and Intelligrated was that we got a full end-of-line solution. And not only did that end-of-line solution meet our overall business needs in terms of rate and reliability, in terms of flexibility to run different packaging types, it also extended to our ability to train our operators and to get a vertical startup in a very challenging set of circumstances.
Intelligrated's training department adjusted to our needs to create a syllabus that would help us get all these people trained and get basic knowledge on sanitation of the equipment, troubleshooting, maintenance, and also operation. Intelligrated was the benchmarking to all the other vendors. The training that they provided and all the materials was above our expectations, so we used it also as a benchmark of what we expected from the other vendors to give us.
obviously had to ramp up to 500 employees in a very short time frame, and making sure that employees were properly trained was a challenge with that. We relied heavily on our vendors such as Intelligrated to help us out with that process.
The experience with Intelligrated has been excellent. In terms of getting the plant started up and built, we're very satisfied. And now as we've moved into a full operational mode, the support that we're continuing to get from Intelligrated has been excellent and very supportive.
I think we've had nothing but great success with this project throughout the entire phase, from the design phase to the installation to the training of the employees. Intelligrated's done a great job, and we'll continue to use them in the future, and would definitely recommend them to others as well.